Hey everybody, we're jumping in with another mod list. Yes, another Wabbajack mod list for Skyrim. This one is Legends of the Frost. That sounds about right. After a while, you just get so many, you just get a little discombobulated and a little confused as to which one you got going. It's LOTF. I just think the L is Legends. So we'll see. Alright, so we're going to kick in here. I made absolutely zero changes this time around. Normally, I would add in a few of my favorite mods that I require to play. But today, we're just going to go straight. We're going to see what it's like. We're going to just go straight in, try to figure out exactly what's going on. So we're going to take a little time. We're going to play around with this, see what happens. So if you like this kind of content, like, comment, go ahead and hit that subscribe button over there. That helps out the channel and make sure we can bring more and more of this type of content for you. I'm a little shocked that this is the way it's kicking off. Now, it is a very small mod list compared to some. I believe it's less than 50 gigs for the download. There's about 400 or so mods. But you kind of think, if you're going to have a few hundred mods in there, might as well change the start, right?
Hey, you.
Yeah, me.
Awake.
Yeah.
You were trying to cross the border, right?
No, I wasn't.
Into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And
Mhm.
that thief over there.
Damn you, storm.
This guy?
Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here.
Well,
These storm cloaks the Empire wants.
I shouldn't be here, but I don't know about you, bud.
Now, thief. Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
You think he could foosrod do? Do
Where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going.
the
Guard awaits.
thing off.
This can't be happening. This isn't happening.
It is happening, bro.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Yeah, what's up, red shirt?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
Interesting. It has been a very long time since I've done this opening. Even though there are some that will allow you to start over in the inn and then come out and witness the carts coming in, which is interesting also.
Good. Let's get.
Oh, what happened to Headbar? Did he?
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Well, if they were going to help you, they probably would have helped you long before we got here. There's Headbar.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Yeah, racist much? See, I guess
This is Helgen.
if he
I
was,
used to be sweet on a girl from here.
dang Aldemary,
Velod is still making that mead with
or Dominion, dang Aldemary Dominion,
when I was a
if it was more specific to the regime as opposed to the actual race, I could get behind it. You know, it's like, you know, Skyrim wants to stand on their own. Fine. But it's more about Nords, right? The whites,
Why do you think?
and against everyone else. You know, that's the part that doesn't work for me.
Let's
Why I
go.
can't get behind their cause.
Keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we
Now-
worked with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
I still can't
Empire
move.
loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archer!
Where are you going, bro?
Anyone else feel like
Did
running?
he get him in the knee?
Wait, you there. Step
Mhm.
forward.
Okay, if you insist.
Who are you?
Okay, so we always go red guard. Just got no choice. This is the way we go, right? I could go wood elf, but we're gonna do red guard. We're gonna do always go female for some reason. We're gonna go that one. Lighten it up just a little bit. All right, give her a little bit more, little oomph to her. All right. Complexion. Dirt. Go away. Scars. Nope. Just leave everything there. We're not gonna mess with anything, man. We're just trying to figure out how this is going. Well, there we go. Mouth height. Yeah, no. Okay. And then hair. All right. Might be going with. Don't like the way that. All right, we'll go with that. Hair color, it's fine. Okay, and then we're going to name her Raven.
What are you doing here, Redguard? Sell sword?
Uh,
A sailor from Stos Mackay? Captain.
improperly imprisoned is what I'm doing here.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
Oh, you gonna be the first one I shoot?
I'm sorry. We'll make sure he remains returned to Hammerfell. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Why are you returning my remains to Hammerfell? You found me here. Know what I'm saying? It's like they just making assumptions.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to pull
Hello.
you down and restore the peace.
There we go. There we go. That's what we need.
It's nothing. Carry on.
You know,
General
for a
Jarl.
military commander there, he's completely oblivious to a
As
lot
we
of stuff.
commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the
you.
love of Talos, shut up
Salt
and let's
and
get
earth
this
of
over with.
Nirn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
Now, had Broham just been a little bit more patient, he might have got himself. He might not have lost his head.
You say the same.
But in losing his head, he lost his head. All he had to do is have a little bit more patience. Let her talk. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Milk it. Milk it.
Fearless in death, was in life.
You mean he is as stupid at death as he was in life?
Here it is again.
Like, he's going to the underworld or afterworld or whatever you want to call it without a head.
The block prisoner. Nice and easy.
That's because he needed to basically bind himself up like Ulfric is. Hey, can you take the head out of the bucket? Come on. You know what I'm saying?
What in oblivion is that?
Hey, did somebody lose a lizard?
What do you see?
I think somebody lost a lizard. Oh my goodness. Dude. Gather yourself, man. Ah! Okay. Alright. 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 At some point I'll be able to move. At some point. Alright. See, now, this is the fight or flight. Alright. As soon as I... There we go. Alright. Yeah. Yo. Okay. Where am I going? Hey. Where am I going? Alright. Come on, man. Run, man. Can I can't.
Jarl, what is that thing? Could the legends be true? Legends don't burn down.
He got himself out of that little... What do you call it?
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go. Let's go. On the stairs now.
Alright. He wants me to go somewhere. I don't know where he wants me to go. I can't loot any of these people. I mean, they don't need that stuff. They're down just grabbing their stuff. Come on. Hey, dude. Oh, God. Oh, God. You see what I'm saying, bro? Take your time, man. Don't be in such a rush. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You on fire right now because you couldn't wait.
See the inn on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Through the roof and keep going.
Dude, my hands are bound.
We'll follow when we can.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That kind of hurt. I still can't loot. All right. First of all, I'm not happy about this. All right.
You need to get over here. Now. That up. You're
Hey.
doing great.
Hey. Oh, my gosh. Dude. You know, his breath is a little.
Close to me if you want to stay that way.
Okay. All right.
Take care of the
You
ball.
win.
I have to find General Tullius and join
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Okay. First of all, let's do this. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We were not. Okay. That's as low as it goes. Okay. Yeah. We were not going to make it on it. We were not going to make it on a depth. We just were not. All right. We need some subtitles too. All right. And then let's build this, boost that up a little bit. Okay. All right. Yeah, God's guide you, that bar. All right, can I loot? Nope. I still can't loot. Hey, I'm trying, man. God dang it! Oh shoot, bro, you stay close to the wall, man. Dude, move faster. Okay, Oh shoot! Ow! Ow! Am I regenerating? I am regenerating. He fired. He fired. All right.
It's you and me, prisoner.
Okay. All right. You ain't got to tell me twice. He fired.
Raylo, you damn traitor. Out of my way.
We're escaping.
Okay. Who's traitor to who?
Not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign.
Hey, guys, dragon.
With me, prisoner. Let's go.
I'm with you. You remember what I said at the beginning, right? There's just no way I can support the Stormcloaks.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon?
Um,
The end times.
No, it looked more like a giant lizard.
Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
There you go.
All right.
Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm
Okay.
going to see if I can find something for these burns.
All right. So smooth cam, which I hate with a passion. All right, we're gonna take that. Nothing. All right. Huh. All right.
See if one of these.
Just seeing if there's any kind of experience for reading books. Here. I'm gonna take that.
Gotta get some gear.
Okay, I'm getting some gear, man. Come on. All right, we're gonna equip that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna equip that.
You better get that
Okay.
armor on. Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving.
All right, here we go.
Still out
Hold on, man. Hold on. Chill. Okay. All right, go ahead. Hit it. Oh, nice. No wheeler stuff. I hate the wheeler. All right. Hello. I'm gonna pull this chain.
Stormcloaks.
I hear something. Well, I hear it now that you say it. Oh, look. Right here would be great for a crossbow or an arrow or a bow and arrow.
You want to die? So
Did I hit anything yet?
have her on.
Oh, nice. All right, hey. I'm gonna put those on. I'm gonna take that. What's my weight? 300. All right. Is that better than what I got on? 23. Nope, it's not.
Let me see
All
if I
right.
can get
Yeah.
the door
You know, you weren't the captain. Were you the captain? Because if you were the captain, you deserve to be in your underwear. Oh, Gunyer. All right. That one is supposed to be better, so we'll equip that. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Search and sack. Hey, man, I'm not leaving stuff behind, okay? You never know, okay? You never know. All right, we're going to take the cabbage. We'll take at least one. All right, come on. Hey, how'd you get a shield? Oh, shoot. Well, I guess,
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
well,
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen. Now!
all right, man, you go ahead.
Potions here. We're going to need them.
You go ahead.
Where'd you come from? What's that? What was that?
Here, I'm just gonna check, see what's around here. Okay, wait, hold on. There it is. All right.
That's the end of that.
Oh, good job, man. Good job.
You can find some potions. Might come in handy.
All right, hold on. I'm finding some more potions. All right. I don't see where that's really necessary to even look at these, but we'll take the salt pile. Oh, wait. Minor magicka, even though we rarely use magic. Oh, hey, another one. Another one bites the dust. Another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. All right, hold on. All right, you see, lootable crates, man. Lootable crates. Why can't we, and I'm not saying dynamic things. I'm saying lootable crates. All right, hold on. We need to look in here. These, if you mix these with Blue Mountain Flower, they make healing potions. Very important thing. All right. Now, we're going to go to first person.
Done then? This way.
Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Hey, man, you know what? I appreciate your patience. Because you
I
didn't.
wish we didn't need these.
It's
Come on.
Oh, shoot. Get him, Advar. Ooh. All right. Oh, wait. What's wrong with you?
No more. You fellows happened along just in time. These
All right.
boys seem
You don't want to be grabbing everything.
upset at how I've been
All right. What's my weight? All right.
entertaining
We'll
their
take that.
comrades.
Ooh, iron greatsword.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
All right.
A dragon.
Can we?
Please.
Come on.
Make up nonsense.
Come on now. All right.
Although come to
All
think
right. So we'll take that. I don't know why, but we'll take it.
I did hear some
dagger.
odd
And then,
noises
hey,
coming from over
lockpick.
there.
Lockpick.
Come with us.
All right. I Got a little skill. A little skill. All right, let's get in here.
You have no authority over me.
There's gold.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
All right.
Sure. Take all my things.
Hey, I'm about to take your life, bro.
Grab what you can and let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Leave that idiot behind.
There's no way out of that.
All right, hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta open this one up. All right. One, I gotta work on my skill. Two, I have it on good authority. Good authority. There's the coin purse down there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Hold on, brother. These skeletons got gold on them, which is kind of interesting. The skeletons got gold on them, whereas the actual people, you know, the bodies, real bodies, have nothing. All right, hey, Advar, you going up ahead. All right, man, go on. I'm behind you. I'm behind you. Go on, get in there. Get in there. Oh, snap. Oh, good. Oh, shoot. What? Wait, ow, ow. Oh. 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 Why you coming at me, man? What'd I do to you? You didn't like what I did to your buddies, huh? Ow! Ow, don't shoot me! Ow! Hold on now. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-huh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Hold on now. Were they the only ones in here? They were not. How did old girl do? Oh, she had a shield. Yeah, see? Alright. Oh, look, the dragon's still out there. That big lizard out there just doing stuff. Alright, hold on. Okay, so. We'll save. And then, let's get in here. Alright, let's get on over here. And then we're going to favorite some stuff. Okay, so we're going to favorite that. We're going to favorite that and that. Okay. Alright. So we're going full Imperial. We'll favorite those if we got to. Okay. Wait. Wait. Alright. Alright, there we go.
Come on, this way.
I'm coming, man. I'm
See where
coming.
this goes.
Alright. I made it. How about you? Seriously, bro? Oh my goodness.
I guess we're
Alright.
lucky that didn't
Why
go
you
down
gotta be
the
like
course.
that? So why did I go down this way instead of go the other way?
The others will find another way out.
Because there be gold this way. You see? You see? Alright, man. Don't be... What? Why y'all up in my mug, man? Hold on.
That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way.
Yeah, we better. Alright, hold on, man. You go on. You go on. Hey, come on. You hit that room first. Nice. Nice. Alright, they ain't gonna... Okay, there's gonna be more, bro. Don't... It ain't over. I had to step down first, though. Yeah, that's the end of that. All right.
Giant snakes.
Good job, bro. Good job, man. You acquitted yourself very well. Very well. You know what I'm saying? Your mom would be proud. Okay? Your uncle, he should be like daggone proud of you right about now. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Wait, man. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. See, here's the cool part, man.
This looks like the way.
You're gonna give me a bow. And look, I already got one. All right, hold on. All right. Look, I'm way ahead of you, bro. Why are you running ahead, man? You're going way too far.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her?
Yeah, I see it.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back. Not the sneaking type, huh?
Ow. Okay, that arrow did that much. It didn't. Yeah. All right, hold on, bro. Hold on. Hey, get over here. Okay. I'm stuck, man. All right, hold on, man. We ain't done yet. Where is it? Yes. Okay. Now. So I gotta be honest with you. This is kind of like no frills list, if you really think about it. All right. I mean, none of the extra things you get used to seeing in all the other lists.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it. Wait,
Where is it? Where is it?
looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Maybe you're right. Well, let's take a look. So here is our MCM. Wow. True HUD, survival control panel, smooth cam, more HUD, right? So we can come over here and say, yep, give me that, give me that. We can select that. Okay. Oh, my allergies are kicking in something fierce today. We can come over here. Info bars. Player widget. We could do combine widget. Let's get that back over here. Let's do this. All right, so this is how I like to roll. All right. Get that. And then, what does it say? I don't know. All right.
I'm from here is Riverwood. My
All right, you
uncle's
see it's up.
blacksmith.
I don't like where it
Sure
is.
he'd help you out.
I'd prefer it down at
It's
the bottom.
probably best if we split up.
So if I was doing this, I would say, come on over here. Where's the player widget? So we said combined, and then we'd come over here. You see the Y anchor, right? So we would take it all the way, say that right there, right? And then I would come back and I would even say, hey, why don't you just go ahead and put that to always also?
Good luck.
And then
I
boom.
wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Well, yeah, good luck to you too. Even though I think you're going to follow me all the way down. Which is kind of contrary to what you said.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Really? He didn't do much to stop it this time. You know that blind loyalty thing, man. Figure things out for yourself, man. Know what I'm saying? You say that Tullius is the only one that can figure out how to stop it, and he ain't figured nothing out so far.
See that ruin up there?
Yeah.
Bleak Falls Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing.
I get it.
still don't much like the look of it.
All right. Now, usually I come through here.
These are the Guardian Stones.
Mm-hmm.
3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Warrior. Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cart the minute I laid eyes on you.
No, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have been on that cart, but it's not because I picked warrior as what's the name? Should have been on that cart because you just grabbed up a bunch of people and just assumed that I was with those folks, which is kind of weird because you know what I'm saying?
As far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your palm. But until we get that confirmed,
Because are you trying to say I'm an Aunt Tom or something?
Other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, all right?
All of a sudden, I'm just hanging out with racists. All of a sudden, right? You know, I'm a red guard, so you know the Nords don't like me. And you, of all people, should know this. Hey, you need me to do anything? Probably not. But hey, you know what? I got your back, man. I got your back. How did that one get an arrow? You fighting with arrows? Because I didn't shoot one.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Almost to Riverwood. Look at that water. Nice. So there are some improvements that I can see, but you know, aside from the smooth cam and I mean, really,
Things look quiet enough.
everything looks pretty
Come on, there's my uncle.
generic to me, right?
Uncle Halvor, hello.
What are you doing? Are you on leave from shores, boats? What happened to you, boy? Are you in some
Uncle,
kind
please,
of trouble?
keep your voice down.
We had a party and
But we
got
should
out
go
of
inside
hand.
to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
She's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew
flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, mother.
Go on.
If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think
Up to you.
and I've got better things to do than this on board your fantasies.
All right, let's get in here.
Sigrid, we have company.
Oh boy. All right, let's sit down. Get this all kicked off.
We've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where
It was more of a dragon.
You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous.
Right?
You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here.
I'm kind of thinking it's the other way around.
Let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm gonna help myself. Oh, sure, yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna help myself to whatever you're offering here, and then you can tell
Jarl
me.
needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Well, and then okay. Well, how do I get there?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Okay. All right. And can I use your forge?
See no harm in it, if you have the skill.
Well, I don't think I do
Grindstone will
yet.
Improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor.
Roger that.
If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
All right. Sounds good.
Good day.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big
Okay.
teeth?
Everything's still stealing.
Well,
So
I'd better get back to work. You two make yourselves at home.
okay. Well, I can if everything's stealing. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give me permission. Look,
Help you?
I can't even sleep. Did I screw up and
It's
not?
nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh?
Right?
Keep an eye out for trouble.
Hey, how do I get the right
Just
white
head
run from
north. You can't miss it.
you? Okay.
It's the capital of Whiterun Hold, the biggest and the best of the 9 holds of Skyrim. But don't take my word for it.
And who's those other prisoners, by the way?
You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants.
He's a traitor of some kind?
Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks.
Mm-hmm.
They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim.
Is that really the case? And how did you capture him?
A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire.
Hmm.
We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the general turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the general changed his mind. You know the rest.
Mm-hmm. And I thought all dragons were dead.
So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that The first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed.
Hmm. And you really thinking I'm supposed to join the Legion with you, huh?
Of course.
I don't know, man.
Today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion.
Sure wasn't.
I hope you'll give us another chance.
Hmm.
The Legion could really use someone like... And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Nah, he didn't do much good today. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? You know, that guy ordered my execution, right? Why would I ever want to help him?
I don't blame you for being angry about it.
I am.
Me too, in your shoes.
Yeah.
But it was all a mistake. You
Really?
weren't supposed to be on that cult with those storm
my bad.
And the Imperial Legion needs your help, especially now with that dragon out there somewhere and Ulfric back on the loose.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to think about that, right? Because here's the thing, bro. Would you be saying the same thing to my head had they gone through with it? Oh, my bad. It was a mistake.
Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being executed by the Legion one day to joining up the next. But I think you'll see that the Legion is Skyrim's only hope for real peace right now. I know you'll make the right choice in the end.
Really? I don't know what makes you think that. Okay, since everything's still stealing, that's not okay. I must have, like, failed to hit something. See, here's the part where I would run around looking for crates and stuff to loot. But since we don't have lootable crates and I didn't install it, I don't really have anything to loot. I can accost this young lady right here, girder, but we're not going to do that. Now, I don't know what time it is, but we'll see.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Mm-hmm. I bet you are. Camila? Good, sir?
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Okay, I will. What you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I call it junk. Well, I tell you what. How much gold do I have on it? I got 134 gold, sir. I tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's lighten our load real quick. All right. So we're going to get rid of anything that we don't have favorited. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, good sir. Let's come on back here. Hey, let me go ahead and see if I can take those off of you. Yep. I don't know that you have any. Ooh, yes, you do. All right, so that's only 124. Let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, man. Okay, that's a little out of our league. Ooh. Potion of cure disease would be all the money we have. So I think right now it would just behoove us. Yes, word is behoove us to not catch anything. I think that's the way we want to go about things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then normally I would buy these horse hides and elk hide and make myself some bandoliers, some pouches, but I didn't install that. Those are two of the mods that I always add. The bandoliers mod and the lootable crates, and also the unlimited rings and amulets. Hey, did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in.
You did?
Still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
You know, I could help you get that back if you want.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last ship.
Oh, you do?
It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Now,
if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Oh.
No,
Well, she might be right. She might be right.
But only to the edge of town.
Oh, well, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that, man? Why you gotta be blocking? All right, let me go see what she all about. I'm just saying, man. Why you gotta be blocking?
To get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Oh, yeah?
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Really? You think? Okay, well, I can't, but okay.
Those thieves must be mad
I'll take your word.
There. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
You're right. What's the dealio, man? What's the dealio with you and your bro?
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Tricksy one, huh? Now somebody stole his precious. I got you. It's all good.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. He's such a child.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that feeling. All right.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
Okay, and how much further is it?
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead.
Oh.
You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Okay. All right. Peace.
Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
All right. So, which way should I go? Should I go to Whiterun, or should I go? I'm gonna go this way real quick. Oh, I thought I saw something over here. I did. Oh, not what I thought I saw. Hey, yeah, get out of the way. This is what I thought I was seeing. God dang it. Ooh, right in the butt. Did I knock you in the water? Well, that's just wrong. Oh, there you are. Hey, can I get my arrow back? Well, tell you the truth, I might not want it back after where it went. You know what I'm saying? Where's your bud? Where's your cohort? Your compadre? Your amigo or amiga? Your ride or die? Man, he saw you get shot in the butt and he decided, I'm going elsewhere. All right, well, we made it this far looking for this stupid wolf. Might as well go the rest of the way. I was going to go the other way. I was just going to go kill the wolves and turn around. But apparently, Apparently, not all of them are. They must have had a fight or something. Usually, there's two of them. So it's nighttime. We're gonna go see if we can stay at the inn. Yeah, no manger for us. Yeah, I know. A lot of different references. All over the place. Hey, duck. You gotta shoot from far away. Hopefully I didn't hit anybody. Oh, I might have hit her.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister.
Oh, yeah? What's a shield sister?
An outsider, eh?
Hmm?
Never heard of the companions?
Nope.
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Ah, all right. Well, can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
All right. Well, thank you. It was mighty kind of you. Hey, can I get my... Ooh! See, look at that. Look at that, man. I tell you. Ooh. Hey, I don't know what I'm going to do with your toe, but it might be worth something. It's getting late. All right, hold on a sec, though. This time is going by real quick. Okay. All right, so I made one adjustment. Okay? Just one. Which one was that? Purple? All right, we're about to find out what the economy's like around here, too. Oh, hey, look. Is that blue? Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there's the Jeep. Do I need anything? Not right at the moment. Even though I could probably sell some stuff right there. We're going to go. We're going to keep going. We want to get inside the gates. Mm-hmm. Hey.
Close with the dragons about. Official business only.
Hey, man, Riverwood calls for aid, bro.
Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
Hey, man, that guy just walked right on by. How come you didn't stop him? You Stormcloak. See, that one guy just walked right on by.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size
Yeah, see, I
on my own.
caught her eye, too.
Why don't
She
you
caught
swallow
my eye,
that
I
stubborn
caught her
pride
eye.
of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
All right, we're going inside.
Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
We'll talk to her another time.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
All right, I appreciate it, man. I just want to talk to this lady.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts.
If you have need
For a
of
modest
healing
fee,
supplies,
I'll make
you've come
great
to the
art
place.
for you.
You're a mercenary.
I am an artisan,
Oh,
painting in
my
strokes
bad.
of blood red upon the canvas of life.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is
I'll be
nobody
happy to
left
assist you
alive
if you'd
to
like
see it?
purchase something.
Understood. All right, another time.
If you change your mind, seek me out here.
Oh, yeah. I will seek you out. I just only have 400. So I need to earn a little bit more gold. Hey. Hey, Ella. Excuse me while I do a little flower picking. Excuse me, sir. Officer. Popo. Oink oink. What you got in here? Some potatoes. Alright. Before we go in, get some rest. We gotta check one spot. Okay.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Roger that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Who are you? Oh, it's soda. You look. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. You got that mean mugging on you. Look on your face.
Sing you a special song tonight,
Ooh.
beautiful lass?
Hey.
Not now. I'm working.
I enjoy this work well enough, but
Uh-huh.
I'm ready to retire.
Hey.
I've been thinking of selling the into Isolda.
Yeah,
Anyway, what do you need?
Well, I'm looking for work. You got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
You just make sure this music is the only thing in mind.
I need to rent a room. Now you see the normal price is like, I think it's like 10 gold or something like that. So you can see that's inflated, and I don't mind that so much. So it might be just one mod that's specific to the room rates, as opposed to like a whole economy mod, where normally when we see the economy mods, Janessa would cost, her price would be up like 5,000 instead of 500. And me, I think that's kind of ridiculous, simply because it's like, what? 5,000 gold? You know what I mean? Whereas 500, granted we don't have 500 gold, but that's more manageable, right? Now, what I would like to see is kind of a where you hire them on and then you have to pay them as you go. You know what I mean? So like once a week you have to give them like 50 gold or something like that. Yeah, I need a room. I need a room.
Thing. It's yours for a day.
All right, thank you. All right, and then see, could you show me my room? No, I don't need you to show.
I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
All right, you go ahead. You get to it. I think I got some Z's need chopping or whatever. Some cows need counting. Sheep. That's what it is. We got some sheep needing counting. What time is it? 9:15. You know, early bird gets the worm. All right. So now we got to figure out how to get some more gold. Serious amounts of gold. All right. Now we could fight with Uthgard, or whatever her name is. Uthgard. Let's see if we can make anything. Ooh, Keppel. Ooh, one. All right. Okay, who's still here? So yeah, we can fight with her. Get her to follow us. Might as well give it a try. All right, here we go.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Sounds like you got a grudge going.
You've been talking to those companions?
No, I haven't.
Too hot-headed, they cried.
Really?
Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Right. You're right. Why did the companions reject you?
It wasn't my fault.
They just offered me up a position just a minute ago.
That it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs.
Oh, man.
I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why
Oh,
would I
dang.
want that? I just lost control.
Why ain't you in jail? You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb.
No, I say that all the time.
That and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
Well, yeah, I say that too. Well, I'm just thinking, you think you can take me?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded.
Really?
100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
All right, let's do it. You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no
I
crime.
can't make any promises here.
Come on. Never should have come here.
I know. Ow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I heal? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, you. Oh, shoot. Don't wanna. Hey, you back up. Back up, bro. Hey.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I did, didn't I? Wow. Hey, all right. Hey, I think I've earned that 100.
Best fight I've had in years. There you are.
Thank you. All right, well, look, I don't know what you're doing. You doing some sort of, did I mess up your dance? All right, here we go. Hey.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Oh, I appreciate that. Hey, why don't you follow me? I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
Ooh. You're talking about out there, right? You're, not talking about, right? Or, I don't know. I kind of worked up a little, No? Okay. All right. Peace.
We've stopped. What is it?
Nothing. I'm just looking to see what I can talk to you about. All right, come on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what they say? You know what they say about, like, the heat of the battle and all, right? All right, we got to find 35 more gold. I know where we can find it, too. Okay, first of all. All right. Oop, put that away. Put that away before you get in trouble.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
Normally I'd help you out, bro, but we're a little behind on cash right now. Matter of fact, we're looking for ways to make money. All right, we're gonna see how she holds up real quick here. Hello? Hello? Is Pico there? All right. Hello? All right, we're not, oh, there you are. Hey, bro. Anders.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
Yeah, whatever gets you to stop. Yeah, I know him well.
I'm glad to know that because I need your help.
Oh, you do?
You see, I've lost something precious.
Oh, here, let me stop looking at your feet. What'd you lose?
My amulet of Arche.
Mm-hmm.
It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless.
Oh.
Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
I think I would. Yeah, I'll find your amulet.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs.
All right.
The blessing of Arche be upon you.
Yeah. All right, so what we got to do is we got to go in here and search them out. Oh, shoot. Took forever to get that bow out. All right. Okay. Why didn't you have your weapon out? Whoa. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Yeah, we take the. See, we need that gold. We need that too. All right, we gotta find his little thing is down. Oh, hey, yeah. All right, yeah, we'll take that too. He didn't say we couldn't. Okay, come on now. He ain't, nobody's gonna miss it. We'll take those. All right. Hello? Hello? All right, it should be right. Okay, it ain't there. All right, let's search the skeleton. Oh, we'll take that too. Did she kill him? Because I didn't. Oh, I did, right? As soon as we came in. Yeah, I shot him first. Where you at? Hey, excuse me, sir? All right. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness, we're in trouble. All right, hold on. All right. Empty, empty. All right. I think there's one more. Or not. And don't need to go in there. It should be on the table in here somewhere. It's not easy to see, but it should be on a table. Oh, hey, we take that. We can use that. All right. Nope. Okay. Not there. Did I find it already? Oh, I forgot to put that on. It should have been on this table. Right? This table. Did he leave? Hey, dude, seriously?
I spend so... Oh, thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
All right, how much was it? How much was it? 50.
The blessing of Archay be upon you.
Man. Mm-hmm. All right. We need to get up out of here. Okay, so 15 gold. What in the world? What in the world, dude? I was hoping for a couple of hundred. I mean, at least, you know, give me enough gold to rent a room at night, right? It's like, okay, give me 50, you know? 15, that doesn't give me anything. Might be able to buy a loaf of bread or something. Alright, so we got Uthgard. So remember, Legends of the Frost. So this list is all about minimalism. It's about fixing a lot of the issues, the jankiness, a lot of the problems with Skyrim, trying to make it smoother, fixing what visuals you can without a whole lot of extra effort in there, not really trying to change things up, just trying to improve the feel and look. Now, if you ask me, does it feel stable? Yeah, it does. It feels pretty stable. The key was to change, look at, one of the big things it talked about was to make the water look less like oil and more like water, so yeah, that's improved. The thing that gets me, or that really sticks out to me, is it's like it says perfect for your first playthrough. So I'm not sure how many additional or extra mods and followers and things like that have been added. I don't think that's really the goal here, right? It's kind of like, hey, let's go with Skyrim and what Skyrim.
Please, this is no time for rash
What's the
action.
meaning of this interruption? Jarl
I have
Balgruuf
a
is not
mosquito in
seen
here
as a
that's
threat.
really trying to kill. Alright, here we go. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack. Alvor sent me. Riverwood is in danger. Now we're gonna use the first one that actually makes sense here. Right? Alvor sent us. So Alvor sent me. Riverwood's in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with
Yeah,
all
of course.
dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention.
I do?
Now explain yourself.
Well, the dragon. It destroyed Helgen.
You know about Helgen?
I was there.
Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
Alright, there we go.
So, you were at Helgen?
I was.
You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I did. Yeah, the dragon destroyed Helgen. And then last I saw it, it was headed this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right.
She always
What
is.
do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Well, you did
Irileth,
with Helgen.
send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done.
Uh-huh.
You sought me out on your own initiative.
I did.
You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it.
Okay.
Take this as a small token of my esteem.
Mm-hmm.
There is another thing you could do for me.
What's that?
Suitable for someone of your particular talents?
Is there money involved?
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alright, we'll go on over here and
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
Probably.
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me.
Oh, yeah?
Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Oh, alright. Well, where am I going? What am I getting?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
No, that's not right.
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about this place?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
Been there.
I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this tablet's there?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we?
Really?
I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Uh-huh. Alright, man.
You know,
This
if you've
is a
got the
priority
aptitude,
now.
you should join
Anything
the
we
Mages
can use
College
to fight
in
this
Winterhold.
dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed.
Alright, let's see. I don't think we have anything else that I can
Whiterun
mix
will
with
be
the
in your
blue.
debt.
See here, this should be Magicka. And then Fortify Health. Okay. I don't think this does anything. Yep. And then I don't okay. More damage Magicka. I don't think alright. Might be able to sell that stuff. Elves Ear. And then okay. There we go. Finally leveled up.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
No, you got a couple of books that I want to see real quick here. I'm not gonna steal them. There it is. Lost Legends. There it is. And then you have Legend of the... There it is. Ready. Just needed to look through these books real quick here. Get them on my list. Yep. We're not doing them, but now they're on my list. All right. I think everything right now, because we're not truly a friend, so everything is stealing, right? So we're not going to worry about that. I'm not even sure what Uthgar's her feelings are about stealing right at this moment. You know what I mean? She might turn on us. All right, wait a minute. We got 502 gold, so we could technically get our crew up to 3 and just be broke.
Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
All right, we're gonna go talk to Young.
Take a good look around. I'm sure
Oh,
you'll find
nice.
what you're looking for.
We're gonna talk to Brother Belethor real quick after we get our speech up in a moment. All right, wait a minute. Let's take a look. See if. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right. Oh, shoot. We don't have anything, do we? All right. So I'm going to start there with our defenses and then see what we got. Hey.
Everything's for sale, my friend.
All right.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay. So, ooh. We already have a backpack. So, what we want to do is we want to sell off some stuff. All right, so we can sell off that. So these are the two. That one is more. All right, so we can sell that off. Sell one of those in case, and then the sword and the axe are about the same. And then let's sell off one of these. All right. I have 2 shields. Don't know if what's her name has her own shield, but I guess I'm not really worried about that right now. Here, just take those away. Okay. Now, here's the cool part, right? Look at this. So, potion of fortify health. We made that, and we can get 107 gold. Do we want it? Yeah. We need the gold. All right, resist frost. Heck yeah. How much money? All right. Look at that. Look at that. We can afford 2 Genesis. I don't think that came out right. All right, conjuration. Yeah, let's go ahead and. Ooh. Yes. Ooh, you don't have enough. All right. All right, that's cool. All right, what do you got? 33. All right. So what we'll do is we'll sell. Yeah, buddy. There you go. There you go. How many of these we're gonna sell? How about 5? Yep. We done took all this gold. All right, man.
Do come back.
Peace out. All right. One of the things that I think we kind of want to do but don't want to do. That situation with the Battleborns and the. All right. So arrow weight always enabled. HUD sleep is default. All right. So warmth settings. All right. My problem is I'm not a fan of how vanilla Skyrim handles survival. But let's get into settings, gameplay, and all right. So we're on novice for now. Let's go ahead and kick that into gear. I like playing on survival. So now, what that should have done is that should have played a little havoc with our carry weight, but it didn't. Right? But it will affect whether we can. There it is. See, it had to adjust. We lost 150 carry weight.
Let me know if you see anything.
That's always a thing. Now, I don't know if I can bring. We're gonna see, because I don't recall seeing any kind of companion mod, and then so we're gonna, of course.
Blade and shadow, silence and death.
This is gonna annoy me if we can't bring her without dismissing Uthgerd.
I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs.
All right. Let's save. All right, here we go.
I know. Looks like you've got some help already. I'll join you, but you'll have to let your comrade go. What do you say?
Another time perhaps.
If you change your mind, seek me out here.
So you can see you can only have one, and then we didn't lose the money, so we still have a good deal of cash on us, even though we only have the one companion that we can roll with. do want to check something out real quick here. All right. Not much else we can do with that at the moment. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pick that, and I think this one over here. All right. And then, see, now, here's something that really bothers me to no end. You see this? When you come up on some crates that are just window dressing, you know, just set pieces, really, there's nothing's more aggravating than that. You know, especially being a loot addict like myself. It's like, come on, man. And I don't see what the complication is. That's why I always add in lootable crates. Dynamic things is not a mod that I prefer to use. Dynamic things is great for those if see, here's what it does, right? It makes like the wood piles and everything like that also lootable and everything, which is cool. But and I'm gonna call it leveled list, but the list that it uses to actually put things into those things is atrocious. Is just awful. And maybe the argument can be made that lootable crates, it puts the stuff that it puts in there is OP, and you could probably make that argument, and there's nothing I can say that's gonna be like, no, you're wrong, that's not true. But it probably is true. Tell you the truth, the stuff that you find in the crates is kind of OP, right? You will find necklaces and things worth a lot of money. Sometimes you'll get enchanted items. You'll find a ton of backpacks and things like that. So yeah, you find. All right, I'm hungry. So hey, let's see. All right, that should get us. Yep, we're well fed. All right. So, but being a loot addict like I am, those are the things I want to find in the crates and stuff. But it only works for crates. Barrel's usually always going to have something in it, so that's not a big deal, right? Now, the wood piles, dynamic things puts wood in them. So, big whoop. You know what I mean? I could care less if I can walk up to a wood pile and get like 3 firewood out of it. I mean, great, fine and dandy and everything, but it means more to me to be able to let's get the first person, let's get the sneak in. Means more to me if I'm gonna find like a nice little magical ring in a crate or something, or some food or something, something worthwhile, something I can use. And that's not always the case. So there's somebody way over there dealing with wolves. I don't know if that's a hunter or whatever, but what we want and what we're coming up on is we're gonna see how Uthgard holds up in combat.
What was that?
Hey, go hit somebody. There you go. Oh, you suck. You're as bad as me. That's it. Get closer. I don't know if you hit him with one shot or at all. Hey, you got an arrow sticking out of your. Well, you had an arrow sticking out of your hand. See, so like, the barrels are always gonna have stuff in them. So I ain't really worried. Not too worried about those kind of things. All right, we're gonna get this fur armor. We're gonna take the arrows. That's about it. All right, hold on. Just so we can move around a little bit. See what this guy had on him. All right, we'll take the arrow for sure. Hide shield. There has to be some sort of return on value, right? So my thing is the value to weight ratio needs to be greater than 10, right? So this is weight of 5 and a value of 60, so that's 12. So I can take that, we'll get about 10, 15 gold for it, maybe. But elsewhere, I mean, yeah. And then because we have to be very frugal about how much carry weight we do. That's why I like bandoliers and pouches, because you see this right here? It really just irks me to no end when I walk up to, and then really, tell you the truth, like with lootable crates, I'm trying to get this coin purse. Dang it. All right, here we go. Like, sometimes. Okay, hold on. All right, we gotta take that. We gotta take the battle axe to get that hitbox out of the way, so that we can finally get. What's the name to show up? Come on, just get up there. Why are we having such a hard time with this? All right, hold on. Look, see the coin purse. Can you believe that? All right. So this would be a treasure trove of stuff. With lootable crates, right? Each one of these crates would have stuff in there, and you could find something worthwhile, right? Instead, we're just looking in the sacks here to see if we can get something good in the sacks. And usually when you're looking in the sacks, you're just going to find food, which isn't bad. But then you got this book here, so if you were interested in pickpocketing, fine. Hunting brew, Blackbriar, so you can get the little meads. Death bell, canis root, death bell. All right, some poisons. There's skooma. Not gonna mess with the skooma. All right, and then we're gonna just look at these barrels and see if there's anything. We got tons of carrots. All right, coin purse, potato. Salt is always good to have, because you use that to cook things. Any meat you're cooking, you gotta salt it. There you go. And then we have this note, if I can get to it. All right. Let me see this note. All right, smuggler's trade notes. Now, what that did was, that is the staff of Hasadoki. Now, so that's going to put another counter on the road here past the Western Tower. So we're not actually really done here, right? Let's do this real quick. So we can make ourselves a couple more stews, and really that's the good thing. Here's another note that is just here. You can take those prices and eat them. We found our own source of skooma now. The real stuff. Not that watered down, third-hand trash you've been selling. And don't even think of gratting us out. One word to the guards, and I'll make sure they know what that seer of yours is really up to. I'm telling you right now. All right. Then we get over here. Bread. Now. All right, you're going to get one more chance to show what you're made of. Okay. All right. Whoa, almost. What's in here? All right.
By Ismir, there's a killer about. No, what was that? Hear me? Dead.
Can you show up? My stamina's gonna be gone by the time you show up. God dang it. All that time and I missed.
Sovngarde awaits you. No! Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Okay, Uthgerd, you proved to be not really worth anything. Uthgerd. Seriously? The Unbroken. The Unbroken is what they call her. First of all, you lose to me in a fist fight after bragging about how you know, can take anybody. And then the very first fight we get into, you're down and out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're even worth the trouble. I'm thinking Janessa could have held her own. Hey.
Let's get going.
Nah, I need to trade some things.
What do you need to take?
I don't need to take anything. I need you to hold on to some stuff, right? All right. So, hold on to this in this for me, okay? Because you, yeah. Give you the helmet, but you'll just wear it. Well, go ahead. What's my weight? All right. You know something? I doubt you'll use any of them. All right. Okay. Let's go. What? I'm tired? I'm drained. I'm not just tired. I'm drained. All right. Hold on. Okay. How many arrows am I picking up here? All right. You see this, right? All right. So what I'm doing is I'm clicking the, what's the name? So I don't. It says 0 down there. You see that right there? It says 0 down the very bottom left hand. Iron arrow 0. I wonder if that's just the weight or that's how many I'm actually picking up. All right. I know how we can do this. 43. That's how many we got. All right. I just spamming the A button, right? All right. Let's look in there. How many do we got? 43. Okay. Okay, that, yeah. That was awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay. This is going to go poorly. Just so you know, we're drained. I didn't see anywhere to lay down and sleep. If I saw somewhere to sleep, I would be like, oh, well, it's not like I'm done with stamina or anything. It's like, okay, so when you turn on the survival mechanics, it's like you better just go to bed. Or you're just going to be drained instantly after just doing very, very minimal stuff, right? 2 fights and we're drained. That's the Western Watch. Where's the Western Watchtowers? Right there. So just off a little bit, and before you get to that place over there, there's going to be an ambush. And it's going to go swimmingly for us. So we're going to save. And then when I say swimmingly for us, I really literally mean it. We're going to be swimming in our own blood. Okay. Also, what I'm going to do is we're going to eat a couple of this. We're going to eat that. We're going to eat that. And that. All right. Just to see what it does. Hey, we have a level up available. And we have to sleep in order to level up. Nice. Nice. Do they have a cot in there? If they had a cot, I would just sleep. All right. Somehow this guy managed to walk past the. Who's Baldrus? You see, there's a guy right there. All right. He is going to be a bear, and we might die. Okay. He's already taking care of the ambush. My thinking is this. Why even take a chance?
Time to end this thing.
If he doesn't duck, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. At least she kind of held up longer, right? She kind of held out longer. All right. Where are we? Okay. So the question is, what do we do? Do we try to fight him? I don't think we can beat him. He's throwing all kinds of stuff at us. He's throwing all kinds of stuff at us, and I just don't see that we have what it takes yet to take him out. Now, that could just be that the arrows aren't doing much. And who knows, I could have been missing, right? Once the fireballs started coming, I couldn't see a thing. Maybe I should switch. And, oh, wait. I didn't favorite these. All right, 9 or 25. I don't have skill in either. Oh, there's a bed. One hour. Nice. Right. Give ourselves a little bit more help. Let's since we're about to do the two-handed thing, let's go ahead and do that. All right. And then let's go ahead and save. Are we hidden? Kind of hidden. All right, yes, look at that. Look at our sneak. Look at that. He's oblivious. Oh, look, his horse is dead. Give me that arrow. I'll take that. I'll take the horse meat, too. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why are you turned around, bro? I'm just trying to get some arrows, okay? All right, you know what we're waiting on? Okay, Janessa would have been here. She'd have been here yelling at me not to get too far ahead. Uthgard, where are you? Excuse me, sir. I'll be right back. Wait. Is there somebody over there? Yeah, I'm just robbing your cart, bro. That's it, man. Can you pay more attention to the dead folks on the road? And less on me? Come on now. All right, I have a discipline problem that I need to go sort out. Ow! God dang it. Oh, and look, I'm slowed. I'm slowed of all things. Ooh. 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 It won't. I can't run. I can't run. Ooh. 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 Hey, that's for not being here when I needed you. Okay, now I will say this: I don't like the bars just one going one direction, the other one closing in on the middle. I don't like that. I like them all going in the same direction. Okay. So this is supposed to be better than what I'm wearing. So let's put it on. I mean, he ain't using it, right? All right, staff of fireballs. Okay, that was really, really becoming a problem. Put that on too. All right, you keep the dagger, bro. Something to remember me by. All right, let's see what we look like. Yeah, we looking like we mean business. You are a worthless piece of crap. Yes. Like, did you even get here in time enough to do anything? Uh-huh. Raise the living. I don't know that that really makes a lot of sense. Where am I raising the living? Like, am I raising them up? Am I, you know what I mean? Am I trying to make them feel better about themselves, feel better about what they did? Yeah, I'm raising them up, above their station. All right, here we go. Let's search this guy. Lockpick, we can always use that. This meets our little thing, so yeah, we'll get that. All right, how about you? Sorry. It does. So we'll take it. We'll take the gold for sure. All right, the hunting bow is supposed to be better than the one we're using, so we'll go ahead and take that. We'll take the arrows for sure. Orcish arrows as well. All right, and thank you for your service. Yes, it's a shame that it ended like that. See, and then what is all this doing for us? This is our preparation, right? I thought there'd be more bandits. Well, just one more. We better heal. You see this? All right. Am I? You finally did something. You finally did something. All right. Arrow, lockpick. We already have a mage hood on. Steel dagger. We don't turn down the steel much, very often. Oh, there's another one right there. Look at that. Look at that. We'll take that. Ooh, the gold, the arrows. Gosh, how much? All right. I think we can stop by the store in Riverwood and unload a lot of this stuff. Okay. as it stands right now, we're going to need to. Where is she? Was that her first kill? Like, I mean, she kind of helped out, you know, at that little alcove place, but seriously, has she really been that big a help? I mean, as soon as we had the bandits that came into that camp, boom, where did she go? Right down. Right down. See, the thing that she doesn't understand is she's essential. She can't die. She'll just go down to one knee till the fight's over. We're not essential. I mean, the only person we're essential to is ourselves. Right? You know what I'm saying? We're essential to keeping the game going. But no matter what, she's always going to be there in the game. Everywhere you go, there you are. Okay, so Monarch Butterflies gives you butterfly wings. Butterfly wings from the Monarch Butterfly can be used and combined with Blue Mountain Flower to make healing potions. The blue butterfly wings make something completely different. I don't remember exactly, but I think it does the damage magicka regen or something like that. So if we find along the way some monarch butterflies flying around, we will grab them. And if we're lucky, each one will give us 2 butterfly wings. Excuse me. And then that will allow us to make 2 healing potions. Oh, because we always have Blue Mountain Flower on us. It's just what we do. And sometimes we'll even just eat one. Now, for me, oh goodness.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
Looks like ice harassing women. I tell you. So those are the 2 things we're going to do in Riverwood before setting off. I favored these, didn't I? All right. Where are you? I hear you. I hear you. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Finally. She kind of making herself useful. And I mean kinda. The air is comfortable. Was that a dog or a wolf running into the city? I couldn't tell. Oh, look. Extra guards. Extra guards. All right, let's get in here. Let's sell some stuffs. Hey. Excuse me, sir.
Show.
What do you get for
Trinkets,
sale?
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, you got some gold on you. All right, I need to sell some heavies. All right, the longbow is only worth 7 damage. You can go. So the hunting bow is going to be. I don't necessarily need this, but I also don't necessarily want to part with it either. We'll think about that one. All right, we got all this stuff that we can go with. All right. And we're just giving it to him. All right. Oh, the Conjurer's Draft. All right. Here, just go ahead and take that. We're probably not going to do much crafting anyway, so here, take that too. Yep, take that, take that. All right. How much does that leave? And to be honest with you, you can't afford it now unless... How much gold do I got? 1,800. I think. If I'm not mistaken, you had something. Ring of the Minor Squire. Look at that. That would come in handy. What do I have already? Or, hey, Amulet of Health. Because I think I already have a ring on. And you can only wear one. Two-handed attacks do 15% more damage. Nice. So, more armor points or more health. YOLO. You only live once. All right, and then, where are you? Right here. Get some of that money back. There you go. And of course, boost our way on up to what do you call it? The next level. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Oh, it was a dog, not a wolf. All right, so we will crash. As a matter of fact.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yep, Yeah, I like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
All right, I appreciate it. Hey, I gotta go talk to the other guy, the potato for ears. Gosh dang it. There you go. All right.
We got rooms and food. Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right?
Yes,
Mix
I do.
A couple of ingredients together. See what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion.
It sure
if
does.
You didn't know.
Yeah.
We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, what you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite,
Yeah, please. All right, well, hey, why don't we do this? Let me go ahead and get those blisterwort because they're really expensive. That's 3 potions right there. And then let me see. Anything that I know that you have that will work in our flavor? In our flavor. Nope, I do not know of anything else, right? Even though, yeah, okay. Let me see. What else do I have? Maybe I can sell off some stuffs. Here, take that. Take that. Nope. I'm just giving it to you. And take that too. Here, take that. Okay. Just wanted to get some of our money back, right? You know what I mean? Hey, take that, man. If you don't mind. Where's the honey brew? Uh-huh. All right. Peace. Yeah. Okay, so. And then the thing is, you can mix Blistaward with the Blue Mountain Flower. If I'm not mistaken, that does a fortify health instead of restore health. And then wheat and Blue Mountain Flower does a restore. But might as well just do this one, get that out the way. And again, like I said, this and the blue butterfly makes the damage magicka regen. This, yeah, it doesn't make anything. Okay. And then, other than that, I don't know of anything else that we actually have on us that makes anything worthwhile. Now, if we had, like I said, you got the rock warbler egg, you got the saber cat's eye, you've got the butterfly wing from the monarch butterfly, the charred skeever hide. Yeah, charred skeever hide. So there's quite a few things that you can mix the Blue Mountain Flower with to produce a healing potion. So that's why whenever you see me playing, I am always gathering Blue Mountain Flower. I do not pass by it without picking up some. All right, so we're feeling well rested. We're not going up there at night, so it's nighttime. There's not a whole lot that we can do right now. I'm surprised I'm not actually hungry at this moment. So let's have some bread and a carrot. And then we're going to sleep again for 11 hours. Fortunately, you can't sleep too long in the game, you know. All right. Now we're hungry. And, of course, we have a stew. All right.
Give me a mug of ale.
It's the crack of dawn. As a matter of fact, we better... Alright, I'm probably going to switch to... Oh, I don't have it favorited. Let's say I better switch to my bow. And I didn't favorite it when I did that. Great job. Now we're going to go in early, bright and early, before anybody wakes up, because that's just how they are. Catch them off guard. It's a little chilly out. A little chilly out. Me and my leather isn't going to keep me warm. Now, have you guys ever come up this way and along this path here, there's been a troll? And I've always wondered, is that a mod that adds it? Is it dependent on your level? Is it, just a random thing that could happen? And, I and then I sit there and go, well, maybe that's never happened. And I go, yes, it has happened. Wrong button. So right there is our first victim. If we can get there. Or not. Are you kidding me? Am I just missing every single shot? Right at their feet. It's like they're coming closer, but seriously. Oh. That was terrible. Nice. I may need that. Thank you. Alright. How many arrows was that? Like 30? Well, it wasn't that many, but it felt like it. Well, at least we got back all our arrows. 1. Oh, wait. We can just count how many we pick up. The 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This isn't cool. Alright. So one of the things that I do is usually when I'm dealing with survival mechanics is I carry around an extra, set of fur armor, like I said that to that guy. He wasn't awake to understand me, but it's like, yeah, excuse me, I'm gonna need this for when it gets cold, because I think it's like double the warmth of what the leather is going to be. Come on down. There we go. See, when a plan comes together, you see the value of the warmth there. Look, only 27. All right, that's worth it. We're leaving that for now. The looter in me just wants to see what's in the barrels. Not that I'm going to take anything. All right. We need to get around here undetected. We already know just how bad of a shot I am. Sucks. Sucks when they go to move, man. Are you kidding me? see that, right? It was hidden right below him. Oh, there's another one up there.
Nothing.
Right in the ribs, bro. Did that just go off to the side of her? So tired I can't aim. Stand up. Alright, so I'm tired and I'm cold. Oh look. Welcome back to the party. I tell you, some people, man. Alright. Well, I mean, there's plenty of arrows around. See, now, the problem that I have with the survival mechanics is I just don't agree with how they are applied in the way they work. Know what I mean? It's like, I believe there should be stages, right? Stages of cold, stages of exhaustion, stages of hunger. And until you actually reach start reaching certain stages, like your health. Your health shouldn't be impacted by the cold until you start getting cold to the point where you have hypothermia, right? So there should be a hypothermic state that you need to get to when it starts to impact your actual health, right? Frostbite should impact your health, but these should be stages along the way. If you're just slightly cold, then you're just slightly cold. It shouldn't be your health, right? It might make you a little lethargic. It might make you move a little slower, right? So that should be impacting your movement speed, reaction, things like that. If anything, maybe take a little bit of your stamina away, right? So it shouldn't just be one particular attribute that's affected by by cold, right? In the beginning stages, maybe your stamina is impacted most. And then once you get to a certain state where now it's dangerous and is actually affecting your health, then that's when your health should be impacted by it, right? And then also maybe now it's affecting your mind as well, your ability to think, rationalize, things like that. Then and then it could be impacting your magicka as well, right? Because now you can't, concentrate as well as you should. So if you really think about it, stamina first, then a little bit of the magicka, and then once we got into these later states, then it should start tearing away at your health. Okay, but at that point you should be hypothermic, and then you should also be suffering from possible frostbite and stuff like that. Hunger. Hunger. The first thing it should be attacking is what? Your energy levels and your ability to concentrate. The same pattern, right? It's just that until you get to the starving stage, it doesn't impact your health, right? But they really should follow that pattern, right? And then tiredness, right? How long can you stay up before that one? The should be your health. Attacking your health should be like way off, right? But the first thing is, right, it's going to attack if you're tired, it's going to attack your stamina. And then once you get to the point where you're tired and you can't concentrate anymore, then what? Yes, then it affects your magicka, right? Because it affects your ability to concentrate and think straight. So again, it's like, yeah, no, I don't disagree with any of these as far as that they should be impactful. I just agree with the implementation of it, right? I just don't think it's done well. I don't think it's done correctly. And that's where I start to have the issues. It's like, because my thinking is, if you're going to do something, do it correctly, right? That's just like the stress and fear mods that, people add in. I'm like, well, the calculation isn't right, in my opinion. The way that it, you know what I mean? The way that it does it, it's too impactful, and it doesn't. There's no way to minimize the effects of it. Even when you set it to like slow, like extreme slow, very slow, you still find yourself at a point where it's like, God dang, man. Am I ever going to get out of this state of being stressed and afraid? And it's like, I've slept at the inn 3 nights in a row and I'm still afraid and stressed. What is going on? You see what I'm saying? It just, at some point, it just becomes just detrimental for the sake of being detrimental. And it doesn't really provide any actual realism there, because you're like, no, I'm sitting here just chilling. And it says I'm, so afraid that my magicka is, 30%, down 30%. What is that? What's going on? Why am I that stressed? So yeah, no. And so to me, it's like, if you're going to implement something, just make sure it works the way it's supposed to, and that's why it's like, I'm not a fan, but the problem is, it's like, what choice do you have? You want a survival mechanic, so you just have to deal with what you got. And I think some of the other ones, like Sunheim and others, just do it a little bit better so that it's not as janky and as awful as the vanilla survival is. But it's not great either. It's not, like, yeah, this is it. But it works a little bit better. So and then and it becomes a question, is like, well, is there a way to make it better? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, and here's the thing, right? It's like, well, if I knew, I would, right? I would. But, and I don't try to really begrudge or belittle anyone's efforts and what they do, because, right, they're doing something that I'm not doing, right? And so you have to take your hat off to them and say, hey, at least you're doing something. But, it's like, and it really does. It begs the question, well, could we have done it a little differently? Is there a way to make it only impact this, or to make it start with, the initial stages impacting here, but then as it builds, it's also going to impact here, right? And then part of me thinks there has to be, right? But maybe it is. Maybe it's too difficult to work that in, right? I don't know. We'll never know. All right.
Is someone there?
Yeah, you just got shot in the back, dude. You just got shot in the face. Yes, there's somebody there. Now, the fact. See, now I'm putting these shoes on. I think I already have an iron war axe. Alright, so we got all that stuff. I had to put your shoes on because they're warmer than what I'm wearing. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, snake. 2. And then 2. So 1, 2, 2. So the middle one that's fallen is right there. Should be a snake. And then the third one, it should be a fish. And the funny thing is, so all these have kind of a number code to them. And what that means is how many times, 2, 1, 2. So you turn the first one 2 times, you turn the second one 1 time, and you turn the last one, the third one, twice. Or like in this case, 1, 2, 2. So the first one gets turned once, and then the last 2 get turned twice. Oh shoot! I missed twice at close blank range. Was that pitiful or what? Now, if there's some way to cook up those skeever tails to make them into charred skeever hides, I sure would. Because each one would be a healing potion. So I would have to look into that. I would definitely have to look into that.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Haknir? Bjorn? Soling?
We'll take out the spider here, and then we'll call it a day. Oh shoot. Go get him. Oh dang. Holy cow. That was unexpected. The fact that she took him down, or her. Holy cow.
Help me! Help!
Look at all these skeever tails we're getting.
Get me down! Get me down!
Hey man, I'm looting, bro. Your distress, your situation isn't impacting me or affecting me at all.
Help me out of here!
Which is kind of a testament to how we've become, right? If it doesn't affect us, we don't care.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Oops. Oops. I thought you were still stuck, bro. I thought you were still stuck. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. one has got some stuff in it, right? Nope. Empty. There it is. Alright.
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
You thinks? Go check out your buddy. Keep going. Alright. Don't want to check out your buddy? I'll help you. Oh, come on. Stop moving. Okay. What you got on you? What you got on you? Oh, I didn't want the mace. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Huh. Hello. Hello, sir. Oh, I thought there was another one. Ah, there you are. Oh. Looked like you were trying to get up. But you don't have to, not on my account. Okay, this is gonna hurt in a minute. Because Uthgerd is she's gonna set it off. Because she can't help herself. How'd you get past that? Only two? Two? I put 4 arrows into you. How are you going to keep one of them? Alright, so we'll take that. And then what we need to do is get ourselves right here. We got to position ourselves. I believe it's... There you are. Ooh, that's not good. Alright. Good job, Uthgerd. Oh. Look at you. Alright, wait, what about you? There's nothing there, right? Did they all get up? I think they did. Oh, look at that. Alright, come on, we gotta get up here. Oh, shoot. You know, a little foosraw dough, or foosraw dough, would come in handy right about now. Little fuse. All right, hold on. That works. All right. That works too. All right. So normally Luther, get him. Ow. Gosh. I tell you. Just leaving a sister out to dry like that? It's kind of cold-blooded. I guess knowing where they're going to be kind of helps, right? You know? So yeah, I can take them out when I know where they're going to be. Hey, minor smithing. All right. You see we're getting right up there on our carry weight. Oh, nice. Ooh. Look at the warmth, though. It sure would be nice. But it just doesn't have the... Oh, well, we're inside right now. So instead of leather, which is 34, we'll do this one. And then while we're inside, and then, oh, we forgot to put that on. Now, the leather boots, right, instead of fur shoes. And then the bracers. But these are better. But they're heavy. Let's see what happens. It's not Requiem that's gonna make us, that's gonna punish us for wearing the heavy armor. All right. Where's Uthgard? Nowhere to be seen. So this is what we look like now. And if we came in here, go to True HUD, and then, as a matter of fact, I believe it's here. And then you can see this is the reverse, so we put it to normal, and put that to normal as well. It resets, and then that's kind of how I prefer my health bars and stuff. So, there she is. There she is. Uthgerd. Okay. So, this is Legends of the Frost. I mean, it's not one of those ones that are just gonna lists that are gonna just blow you away with a ton of additions and a ton of new stuff or anything like that. I think what it is, though, it is a list that provides you some additional things, you know, like the Leather Scout, right? Allows you to take advantage of all the new AE additions and things like that. But then I think the key is it really does stabilize the game, right? And then it does improve some of the visuals and brings it into a more modern age look and feel to it. Again, there are a lot of improvements to the game, but you know, it doesn't go overboard, and it doesn't add in a lot of the things that like you would get from like say a Lorem or, you know, Whispers of Mara, or, you know, some of those apostasy, you know, some of those what we would basically consider over the top mod lists, right? So this is 400 mods just basically that are supposed to stabilize, improve the feel and the look of the game, and allow you to play Skyrim as it was meant to be played. Right? Great for a first playthrough. Okay. All right, guys. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right. Peace.